Good morning, everybody. I'm Garry Morin, the Bowtie Guy. Welcome to the Bowtie Breakdown. I'm on the road once again. I'm at Main Street Home Loans here in Providence with Patricia Vargas. Thank you for letting us stop by today, Patricia. She is here today to tell us the benefits of working with a bilingual lender. But before we get into that, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. So I've been a loan officer for almost 7 years.
Okay.
I love it. I love working with first-time home buyers. I love the whole process, the whole educational piece of it. We're located here in Providence, like Garry mentioned, and we've been in business probably over 20 years.
So what is your favorite thing about working with first-time home buyers?
Teaching them, educating them in the whole process.
Yeah.
Also telling them they're peer-proof.
Oh, yeah.
It's like the biggest news is they get excited,
The
they're ready.
and the closing are the absolute best parts, especially the closing
it's
when
very
everybody's
rewarding.
crying. Yes, rewarding. That's the word I was looking for on it. So what different languages do you speak?
So I'm fluent in English as well as in Spanish. Well,
Oh.
Spanish is my first language.
Okay.
I was born in Dominican Republic. I came here when I was very young. And I speak both languages.
Very fluently, obviously.
Very, yeah.
So what are the benefits of for the client for somebody that speaks multiple languages that they're working with?
So they feel more comfortable. That's how I feel, that they understand the whole process, the language in regards to the banking process, what's going on in the whole 30 days of closing. I think they can ask more questions, as well as it's a cultural thing as well. You know, it's very different, especially from the Latinos when they come from their country where credit or down payment assistance is not so common over there. And then they come here and they have to learn this whole process in regards to buying a property.
Okay. And now, what are some of the challenges that you've run into with multiple languages?
Again, the whole educational piece.
Yep.
Credit, understanding credit, how to go about it, whether it be calling a credit card, calling a credit bureau is very difficult for somebody who doesn't know the language.
Yep.
So they get discouraged, unfortunately. So those first-time home buyers, that's the ones I have to, hold hand, make sure, I keep on top of them, keep educating them, keep encouraging them, let them know, okay, maybe in 6 months you'll be ready, and then keep following up with them.
So in the process, is that something that you do with the creditors, is reach out for them on their behalf, or?
No, I make suggestions and I tell them how to go about it.
Almost like coaching them along the process, similar to what we do on the realtor side.
Yes.
That's why we work so well together.
Yeah.
So as far as like the applications and the forms, do they come in actually the Spanish language? Like, are they written?
Yes,
They are written in Spanish.
So there is in our link, there's actually an option where they can choose Spanish.
Okay.
And obviously it comes through in English on my side.
Yep.
But it's easier for them to see what exactly that we're asking and what we're looking for as well.
The applications, we can also get contracts in Spanish as well through the MLS system on that. So everything can be in the person's native language if they choose that route to go. Or we can do it in English, or we can do it in both. Now, as far as like the transaction piece, where does the benefit come into? Like, is there a benefit for realtors to work with you speaking multiple languages?
Yes. Again, the piece where the client will feel more comfortable speaking in English, although they might speaking in Spanish, although they might fluent know English, or maybe they have a spouse who doesn't know English, and they want to get them involved and know the process, and they feel more comfortable having somebody tell them what's going on in their language. Yeah. Which
definitely makes it a lot easier, because I've been in that situation where one person speaks English, the other person doesn't speak any English at all. And it's kind of it didn't really work out because the other person didn't feel comfortable. So that's where somebody like yourself would come in to help.
And I would help out, definitely, and sort of, help you out with the whole process and make them feel more comfortable, saying that, you're doing your job as best as you can, and obviously we can sort of close the bridge in regards to the communication, and I can always help out in regards to, what you need to communicate.
Oh, yeah, which is super helpful.
Yeah.
I'm trying to learn Spanish myself, but not being fluent in it, I can only hold a little basic conversation, and that's really it. I can't get into the explanations of everything else like you can. I do want to get to that route.
Well, you're trying, so that's what's important.
Just got to put the time in. As far as like the process and the rest of the team the client would be working with, as far as closing attorneys, do closing attorneys also? Can we get somebody in there that also speaks Spanish?
Yes, most definitely. So from our team, so for example, my assistant, she's fluent in Spanish. Our processors as well. We have many processors here who also speak Spanish.
Yep.
So that wouldn't be an issue in regards to conditions or anything of that matter. And we can also refer you to a Spanish-speaking attorney.
Gotcha. Okay, so that is awesome. That was the Bowtie Breakdown. I'm Garry Morin. That was Patricia Vargas from Main Street Home Loans telling us the benefits of what it's like to work with a bilingual lender. Patricia, thank you.
Thank you, Garry.